let's talk about Philadelphia here, guys, because these are tough times.
So, to me, the Eagles' offense is the most interesting unit in all of football right now. Saquon Barkley was saying last night that basically everyone knew what we were doing last year as well, and it didn't matter. So why does it matter? It seems like it's a point of controversy within the Eagles, the fact that they only have 10 plays. And people are arguing, like, both sides. It's like, how is this an argument? Like, you need more plays. Like, it's only good if you have some element of surprise.
Right.
It's just insane.
Yeah.
And last night, it just seemed to really all come to the fore. This has been a below-average offense this year. Like, last year, yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, maybe they did know everything and you were just out-talenting people, but you have to be able to add different strings to your bow. And the issue is last night, kind of like, Saquon started off hot. Like, they were ripping off runs early on.
Yeah.
And then after that, that dried up. And then it's just Hurts throwing go balls to A.J. Brown again. It's been the same thing, and they're just not getting away with it anymore.
They have no, break glass in case of emergency. They just kind of do the same thing over and over again and expect different results, and it's not working, and I think the body language is terrible. I mean, A.J. Brown's post-games are must-watch TV every single time. Speaking of post-games, before we continue on with this, I do want to hear from Jalen Hurts because he did take on all the blame for the offensive problems in Philadelphia.
I got to be better. Got to be better. I take ownership for it. You know, a lot of autonomy, a lot of opportunity there with the ball in my hands, and given those situations, I have to be wiser and more detailed with it. So, always looking inward first. You know, looking inward on the things that I can control, and you know, I see a lot of opportunity in this. I give a lot of credit to how they came out and played today. They played a very, very well game, and wasn't good enough on our end.
I give him credit for that.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta own it.
He owned it. Yeah,
you gotta own it. Well, when the last two games, which they've lost both, they haven't been able to throw the ball in any kind of comeback mode or second half, and that's on him right now. There's no way. I mean, there are times where he has 9 seconds to make a throw. And there's nothing there.
This team has maybe the best offensive line in football still. Jalen Hurts is a Super Bowl MVP. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith are two of the best starting points you could ask for in a passing game. Right now, they're 24th in EPA per play as a passing offense.
It's unfathomable.
It's just completely incomprehensible. And, yeah, they've played some tough defenses like Denver, but they've also played the Giants. They also played the Cowboys. By the way, our man Russell Wilson looked like God against the Dallas Cowboys, and Jalen Hurts, the passing game, couldn't do anything. Like, this scheme just seems like it's just reached the end of the rope already, and there's just that. Do you think it's going to get better, Connor?
I'm not confident right now. Better because it's been so bad the last 2 weeks. Maybe better to the point where you get returns on what you invested in A.J. Brown. No. Returns where you get what you invested in Saquon Barkley. Probably not. Jalen Hurts, the tush-push factor keeps him obviously very fantasy relevant, but no, it feels like this offense is stuck in the mud. And they don't have the solutions, and I don't see why you'd expect them to arrive at this point.
They're just, they can't seem to, teams it feels like are saying, like, we're going to make sure we stop Saquon Barkley, and we'll take our chances with Jalen Hurts in the passing attack. Yeah. And, it feels like they've just like, we'll do single coverage. And so far that's been working the last 2 games. Saquon Barkley's had less than 15 touches in back-to-back weeks. Like, that happened one time last year.
Yeah.
One time, and again.
A.J. Dillon out there. That was great.
That was a bad fumble.
You want some garbage Saquon points, and instead you get A.J. Dillon just fumbling.
He's been under 10 fantasy points 2 of the past 4 games. He hasn't had a 20-point fantasy game at any point this season. 12 for 58. Only 3 targets. So he's not involved in the passing game. He's not breaking up the long runs like he did last year, which is one of the concerns we had. Is it's like, if he's not breaking up the long runs, we know he's not really involved in the passing game, and he's got competition at the goal line for touches, in terms of obviously the tush push. And even last night, they did a shovel pass to Dallas Goedert instead of giving it to Saquon Barkley. They hate Saquon.
That was the best play they've run in weeks.
That's right.
Who would you rather have, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, or Cam Scatterboo?
Saquon.
Still Saquon. Probably still Saquon.
Still Saquon again, because Scatterboo's not involved in the passing game, and Derrick Henry just,
Yeah. I think they're in the same ballpark.
The fact that you fairly ask it.
The fact that I had to take a second
Yeah.
tells you all you need to know.
Quinshon Judkins or Saquon Barkley?
Still,
I'm still going to take Saquon, but like these are fair,
but
reasonable
but
questions.
that's a legit question.
They're like fringe RB1s, high-end RB2s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's tough too with Saquon when you want the check down points? It feels like Hurts is so late to go to the check down that Saquon catches it and he gets killed.
Yeah.
Every time. It's not like a swing pass or a design screen.
Saquon Barkley or Bucky Irving, currently hurt, but awesome when he.
Right.
Like
And the
he's
Bucs'
probably going to be
offense
back
is
in one.
rolling.
He's going to be back in 1 week. He's going to probably miss this week and then he's back in another week. But if I offered you Bucky Irving right now, or Saquon,
Probably Saquon still, just because of the injury uncertainty, and maybe they mix in more Rashad White, who's looked good. But yeah, close again. Similar ballpark.
Scary
I think
hours.
well, I'll just say the last thing I'll say here, and then we'll move off of this game here, much to the chagrin of backup producer Pete, who is watching this.
He's taking over the control room.
He has. He came into work without pants today. I'm just letting you know. It was upsetting. What I will say though is, for our purposes, I don't know that there's anything you can do. I don't. Obviously, you can't do anything right now because they played. You can't trade them or anything like that. But I think listen, Hurts ultimately still is a viable QB1. Goddard has been unbelievable.
Right.
Goddard, by the way, is the second best tight end in fantasy so far. So Goddard's been terrific. A.J. Brown, I think you're still rolling him out here. We said keep him open. You know, I mean, like, he had 6 for 80 in this game. Like, again, because their defense is showing signs of cracking, that they're going to have to pass more, right? And so, but A.J. Brown is not right. He's not what you drafted him to be. Like, you have to level set expectations.
Yeah.
Rest of the season, A.J. Brown or Wan'Dale Robinson.
AJ Brown.
Oh, come on.
AJ Brown. Come on.
Sick man.
Yeah, so,
He's sick,
but you had to think about it for a second.
By the way,
No, come on.
I like that
But
one. It's like a trap question.
Wan'Dale Robinson or Devontae Smith?
I mean,
Now it's a little closer.
It's been really hard times being the third pass-catching option in the Eagles' offense.
Yeah, tough as well. Devontae should have had an 89-yard touchdown last night, and Hurts has missed him pretty badly.
This is the issue.
Yeah.
Like, you can't
As somebody who
miss
took
that throw.
Devontae Smith over 50 and a half receiving yards, and he finished at 49,
Oh, lovely.
I was unbelievably frustrated with Devontae Smith.
By the way, the worst moment of my last night was backup producer Pete copy and pasting the same Cordell Flott text message to multiple groups.
And you're in all of them?
It's not good.
Yep.
It's not good. I can't have multiple Cordell Flott. The same content as well. Let's get new Cordell Flott content for each group.
You got to divvy up the content per group chat.
Backup producer Pete is in too many group chats. There's no question about
He
that.
loves them too. Like when somebody gets cut in our guillotine league, he announces who it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every time, which I really like. I appreciate, but I also find it very funny.
Yeah,
He's no good, Pete. He's no
And
good.
there's no
He
tier of
enjoys-
who he does it to. Like our boss, Alexa, he still announces that she got cut from the league.
Alexa is way too patient. Poor
Yes,
Alexa.
she deals with a lot of
with Pete, with me, like
stray animals.
Poor Alexa. Yeah. Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest RotoWorld fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.